What's up, guys? So today we're going to take a look at Star Wars characters I think I could easily demolish in a fight. Now, I know what you're saying. Dakota, you aren't a Jedi. You aren't going to beat anybody from the Star Wars universe. Well, my answer to that is I'm going to cheat. Let's be honest. I'm going to give myself the force powers of a mid-tier force user. And let's just hop into it and see what I think. Y'all might call me crazy. I don't know. We'll see. All right. I know what you're saying. You're like, Dakota, you're delusional, and you're probably right. But, I mean, come on. How am I going to get beat by a guy with no arms or legs? So, I'm going to do the best thing you can against Vader. Just rip off his robotic arms. Boom. He loses like 90% of his capabilities. Now, even that likely isn't enough to bring down the Chosen One. He still has some force abilities I'm sure he can use. I haven't explored too deep into the extended universe, but in most of the movies, we only see force used via the hands, you know. So I'm going to assume that at least limits his force abilities long enough for me to take him out. Alright, you're like, that's an easy one, right? So, it's clear this guy has a lot of financial support, so even getting close to him is a challenge in itself. But, unlike Luke, I have no quarrels with mowing down his guards. The real trouble comes in terms of his bodyguards like Boba Fett. So how am I going to deal with that? Well, let's just ask Mace Windu. Yep, we're gonna move on. But now we have the Fat Man himself. And no way I'm going to lose to a guy who got killed by a chick in a bikini. So we don't even need to get into how I'd handle that. That's handled. Boom, done. Down with Jabba. Now. Grievous is a bit harder to fight, I know. As when he's losing after his Mace Windu fight, he just runs away. So to beat Grievous, I need to limit his ability to run away. Just get him in a scenario where he can't run. Close space, something that he cannot escape. Even though he can also breathe in space. Secondly, he has 6 lightsabers. How do I compete with that, you may ask? Well, option 1 is of course to enlist in help.
Hello there.
Secondly, we're talking about a dude with exposed organs. The easiest way to get rid of him is a dart just filled with the plague, and then just launch it into him from a far distance. I mean, in his case, I feel like he has to be immunocompromised. Like at least, I mean, come on. The dude has exposed organs. He can't even move 10 feet without having the black lung. I think this one's pretty self-explanatory. As much as I don't get the extreme hate this character gets, I do find him annoying. You think if I've already taken out the other people on this list, that I'm not going to go after this guy at the first opportunity. Now, the challenge with Jar Jar is there's a good potential that he is actually Darth Jar Jar. I mean, it only makes sense. In that case, he would have to be a Force user more powerful than even Palpatine to have hidden Force sensitivity from even him. In this scenario, I'm cooked, chat. Let's be real. Like, dude, he has extreme athleticism, and when he isn't playing dumb, 10 skill points in luck, and he would likely be more powerful than Palpatine. My only hope is that he would have 0 lightsaber abilities, or that he's actually not Darth Jar Jar. If he's not, then we got this all day. Just limit his mobility with the Force, and take care of business. Boom. Done. Lastly, I think this one's pretty self-explanatory. She is a powerless, purple-haired lady. I mean, come on, that's as easy as it gets. But to wrap it up, let's go over it. First, all I gotta do, absolutely nothing. She takes care of herself. Alright guys, well that's my list of 5 characters from the Star Wars universe I think I could easily defeat in a fight. Let me know down below if there's any characters you would like to add to the list, or if you just think I'm crazy about. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys in the next one.